Hello. Well, I'm here in Roundhay Park. Just taking the dog for a walk. I was going to go up the moors today and do a wild camp, but I looked at my work roster and they said I've only 3 days off, got the next 10 off. So I'm down here in Roundhay Park with Freya. It's Tuesday the 3rd of December, not December, November, and they normally have a bonfire here, but on this spot every year, the City Council, they're not having one this year. But I've just walked past a very affluent street in Roundhay and there's film crews there. So I said to the woman, a lady there, I said, "What are you filming?" And she said, "It's something for ITV next year," which wouldn't tell me anything else. Well, being where I am, if they ever film around here, it's to do with two things. Either Jimmy Savile, whose apartment I'm actually 100 yards from, and some changing rooms next to it, where the Yorkshire Ripper performed one of his murders. So I'm guessing that the programme's about either the Yorkshire Ripper or Jimmy Savile. But I'm guessing, I don't know. And I'm also trying out my GoPro for the first time, so hold on. As I was saying, the home of Jimmy Savile is the white flats you can see there, tower block. Well, it's not a tower block, they're apartments, very posh apartments. And that's where Jimmy Savile lived for many, many years. And to the right, the changing room's just there, hidden in the trees, where the Yorkshire Ripper murdered one of his victims. I can't remember which one of the early ones. So it's, you know, there's a couple of nasty people before, well, been here. One lived here and one committed a murder here. Not bad, eh? For Roundhay Park. A wonderful, fantastic park, one of the biggest in Europe. And a great playground for me, all my life. Still is. So, there you go, Jimmy Savile's flat. Yorkshire Ripper murder spot. Great attraction. We'll go on a happier thing. Right, on a happier note, this is the arena, famous arena in Roundhay Park. It's held events here for God knows how many years, 50, 60 years, I don't know. And it was going to be a third lake. There's 2 lakes in the park, but it never materialised. Had some fantastic, amazing rock bands here. Rolling Stones, Springsteen, Madonna, Genesis, God, who else? Not Simple Minds, I can't remember all, but it's been a fantastic venue over the years for various bands. Big shows, big events. Rolling Stones played here, can you imagine it? Yeah, they did. Springsteen, I can't remember. And I've been accosted by about half a dozen dogs. But yeah, welcome to the arena in Roundhay Park. This is the arena from where the bands played, the stages were set up here. And that's Hill 40 over there, named after a battlefield somewhere. And that's Hill 60, named after another battlefield somewhere. I don't know which war. I think one of them in South Africa, the Boer War, I don't know. But anyway, this is where the bands played and they were set up to perform. Mick Jagger was here in front of I don't know how many thousand, 60, 70, 80, 90,000 people. And he had white trousers on with the words Mick stitched into his arse of them. So just in case you forgot what Mick Jagger was when he was playing, you could read his arse because it had his name Mick on it. Yeah, Mick Jagger had Mick stitched on his white pants. Well, rather Mick than me. Now then, guys and gals there. Ooh. Now then. This is Waterloo Lake So you had Hill 40 up there, named after a battle. Hill 60 facing it, part of another battlefield. And this is Waterloo Lake, named after another battle. Let me think, I can't remember which battle it was named after. I'll have to think about that one. Waterloo. Battle of the Somme, I don't know. Battle of the Bulge. No, can't remember. But this is it. Waterloo Lake. And it's very deep. Very deep. It's a very deep lake. I believe it dug as a quarry, I think. Well, it must have been a big bleeding quarry. But it's Waterloo Lake, and it's also had quite a lot of events held on it and in it. And it's taken a few lives over the years. It's very nice. And that's the cafe. And welcome to Roundhay Park. If I can remember the name of the battle Waterloo Lake were named after, I'll get back to you. I'll ponder on it. This is the overspill of the lake, Waterloo Lake, which I've realised which battle it was named after. The Battle of Stamford Bridge, that was it, Waterloo Lake. And this is the overspill, which replaced the waterfall which was over there maybe 30-40 years ago. They emptied it and built this defensive system, strengthened it so it didn't break and flood the valley below. A wise move. There's a lot of water here, and if it had breached that waterfall, there's a lot of people down there got wet. And that's a swan on Stamford Bridge Lake. No, Waterloo Lake, named after the Battle of Stamford Bridge. Brilliant. I knew I'd get there. This is where the waterfall was. So what is it, 200 feet, 150 feet? I don't know. It's steep. It was a very steep waterfall, and it was fenced off, and it was quite dangerous. But kids used to climb it, obviously, as kids do. And this embankment replaced it. I can't see the lake breaking that, but there it is. More of the defensive ditch, if that's what it is. And I've got a horrible feeling my settings have been set on photo, so that last 15 minutes of footage I made isn't going to come out. But this is my first time with the GoPro, and I'll be cheesed off if I've lost it all. But I'll discover that sooner or later. There you go, defensive ditch of the settlement of Roundhay. Looking good. So here I am in the deep dark woods of Roundhay Park, under the impression I've lost the videos I've just made because it wasn't set, my new GoPro wasn't set on video. I'll be really cheesed off if I have, but I don't know, that's half the reason I brought it down here locally, to try it out and see what I sound like, see how stupid I sound. Oh, what? But this is what it is, it's test. So I'm in the woods behind the big lake in Roundhay Park. All good stuff. Look at it. I see this stuff everywhere I go, trees blown down. You know, this is thick woodland. Trees hundreds of years old, well, hundreds of years old, very old. I don't know how old they are, I've never asked them. But look at that. The strength of wind. It must a second to blow this down. Look at that one over there, snaps off. You know, this is in quite a sheltered area. You know, and the wind has just, nature's just done this to these trees. Snaps it clean off. It's there, and this one, going straight over. The one over there leaning down. Oh man, good stuff. This is one of my favourite parts, this little hideaway. Looks like it's been quarried at some point as well. If not, it's a lovely feature. It's part of the woods adjoining the golf course. It's a lovely spot for a wild camp though, you know. Ideal, perfect, tucked away, sheltered. Oh, and some Neolithic carvings. Look at this. Look at that. Apparently the circles describe how bright this particular star is, and the carving itself represents the winter solstice. Forgive my dialects for missing the T out, but what a lovely spot this is for a wild camp. My dog's just done a runner with another one. She's got a smile on her face, she's on heat. I think she's had a bit of a Humpty Dumpty with a ginger dog. So who knows what the future may lay regarding parenthood. Oh, meet Freya. Yeah, this is my dog, Freya. You wouldn't think butter would melt in her mouth. She's just run off on heat. The ginger dog, a lovely looking ginger dog. Now she's back with a smile on her face. Can't think what she's been up to, but she's weird. There's the golf course, and she will not go on the golf course. She hears a golf ball being struck, and she does a runner. Cricket balls, here's them being struck, she does a runner. Anybody playing with a ball, she runs up to them and steals it. Yeah. Innocent looking, isn't she? Scoundrel. Whoops, that was my finger. Impressive. Right, we shall continue. This brings us to Scouts Quarry, used by Boy Scouts. I'm one of them. We used to come up here in the Boy Scouts and Cubs, build a fire, cook sausages on it, and think we were little soldiers. Which, of course, they were trying to mould us into being, you know, Ben Powell and all that. Dib dib dib, dob dob dob, get used to the outdoors, you know, get used to living rough, under canvas. Oh, we're missing with a gun. You know, you had the uniform, didn't you? But say, so enjoy it. In fact, I still do. So it wasn't a bad grounding, to be honest. I just don't need a gun. I never need a gun. Oh, there she is. Gets to know the scent of the surroundings. Oh yeah, she's cool. Yeah, aren't you? Yeah. Wet through, I don't know what she's been doing. There we have it. Scouts Quarry, great part of the world. This brings us down to the gorge. This is my favourite part of Roundhay Park, without a shadow of a doubt. It is, as it's named, the gorge with a stream running through it. Oh god, I can't remember the name of the stream. It's something like King Alfred's Beck or something. Some king, some aristocrat, some royalty, I don't know. King Henry, King Alfred, King Richard, I don't know, King George. Not that many bleeding kings, I don't know which king it is, but this is a wonderful, it's about half a mile long, end to end, maybe a quarter of a mile, I don't know. But it is a wonderful part of the park. We used to come down on bikes as kids and play in it all the time, make swings on the other side, try to kill ourselves. We failed, but it's, to me, one of the beautiful, oh, the most beautiful part around the park, without a shadow of a doubt. You can find a bit of peace and quiet here, even when the park's on and there's a big concert on, you can walk down here and hardly see a soul. It's great, lovely. The gorge, Roundhay Park. There you go, a little spring there. I think it's called Dog's Head Spring for some unknown reason. I might be totally wrong, but I do seem to remember it having that name. And to be honest, I reckon that water's pretty fresh. I'd drink it if I could dip it into a canteen and drop a purification tablet in. I'd definitely drink from that. That looks pretty good to me. This is the castle. Yeah, original folly. The Nicholson family who owned this park in the 1800s or 1900s, whenever. Yeah, I think he got a tax rebate from his millions, or a refund for something. So he built this castle, folly. Aye. And a nice folly it is. So they repaired it over the years. The top parts were no longer in existence when I reckon we used to climb up it. And there's a staircase, there used to be a staircase and either circular bit at the front, so I don't know whether there still are, but it's a nice feature to the park. A lot of people sit in the archway with photographs taken there. I'm not one of them, it's never happened to me, but nice attraction in the park. This is the little lake, 2 lakes in the park, and on this particular spot, this particular bridge here, and this waterfall here, this is where, quite sad really, very sad really, some of my son's mother's ashes, 2 of her brothers and a mother, this is the spot where their ashes have been scattered. Not all of my son's mums, but half of them have been scattered here, so it's quite a, I don't know, quite a sad spot really. Well, it's a very sad spot, but it's not a sad spot, but there's sadness to this spot, you know. My son lost his mum 5 years ago, and her sister scattered both her brothers and her mother's ashes here, and Wendy's ashes too. So it's a spot they all loved. So here they are, sadly. For some reason, this part of the woods are called fairy woods. Now, call me an old skeptic, but all the time I've been here, all of my life I've come in these woods and this park, I've never seen any evidence to support that theory. Fairies. Now then, so what this name is based on is beyond me. I just don't buy into fairies, and it's like saying Father Christmas is real, or I won't quote John Lennon, but you know, fairy woods, nah, absolute nonsense. Nothing at all to support the theory or the history of the name, so I'm backing out.